Canadian treasure hunter here. It's Monday morning and I'm gonna drop a load of scrap off that I'm sitting over the weekend. I've cleaned my yard. You probably saw last video. I just want to talk about a couple things about YouTube. I did a video on how to remove a bathtub and it got demonetized. I don't know what, for no reason. There's nothing that's bad in there. It just basically shows you how to move about 4 or 5 different bathtubs in apartment buildings. So anyway, it's not just that I'm losing money on there or demonetized. It's I'm losing views. I'm not getting no views at all. Usually on my DIY videos I get anywhere, hundreds of views, thousands of views on all my DIYs, right? But this one, like I say, once it's demonetized, you're losing views. They don't view your video nowhere. And also I had a police chase one and it ended up in an accident. So it got demonetized. First it didn't. It got like 60 views real quick, and it got demonetized. Now it doesn't get no views. So it shows you once your material is demonetized, you're not getting the views or nothing. So it affects everything. Even so I stuck the bathtub video on one of my other channels that just doesn't have much activity. So it even also shows you if you're a small channel and you don't have anything, your content is not being showed anywhere. It's sitting there back of a file somewhere, and it does, unless someone searched for it particularly, but you don't see it. So I feel bad for anybody who's starting out YouTube now trying to get a channel going. It's just your material may be really good, it's just not getting viewed. It's just really it's kind of really tough now, YouTube. I guess there's so many multi-millions of channels out there, but trying to get noticed out of all those channels is really tough. Even I've worked hard on my YouTube channel and this seems to be fairly sluggish, but I mean, we're getting subscribers slowly. We're losing a few, gaining a few, and we're still getting content out there. But the thing is, as soon as it's demonetized, your video's numbered, and then it says you have to have 1,000 views to request a count. Well, you'll never get 1,000 views because that video isn't going nowhere. It will sit like that for months and months or years before it hits 1,000 views. So I feel that there's something wrong in that system there. It should get its views and should be advertised freely like it should. It shouldn't be sitting in the back of somewhere and not being noticed or seen just because it's not marketable. Maybe it's their mistake. The accident scene has no gore, no violence, nothing. Just because it was a police car that hit a car, it has no reason why it should be demonetized either. So anyways, it's my feeling. Off to the scrapyard now. I'll show you my load, and then we got to do some more demo. We got a bunch of apartment units, and then I got to look at another unit to price. So we're quite busy right now, so we'll get back to you as soon as we get some action. Okay, looks like this is my pile for the weekend here. Just clean up most spring cleanup. I like not to strip these because the amount of copper is so little in here. I'll get more money for the weight in general. Even if I gained 25 cents more, it's not worth really doing the work there. So anyways, that's my load for now. We'll see the weight is anyways. Traffic again. We're on Highway 1 near the Grandview Highway exit. Might be an accident. We'll be there in 1 second. Never fails. Every morning it seems to be traffic or accidents. Should be there in a second. See what's here. Just past this Grandview Highway exit sign. There it is. We got the city highway patrol. Oh, we got 3 cop cars. That's strange. Well, they jacked up one guy, probably in a car, it looks like. Yeah, they got the scrapyard gave me a bunch of tie down. You can tie down, put your load in there and like a little strap in there and tie it down like fasteners. Kind of cool. Gave me about 10 of these things. So I'm trying to make use of that. Just never know what kind of stuff you get at scrapyard. Always different things. People bring in junk or old stock. They deplete old stock and get rid of it and write it off, I guess, and scrap it all. Something's get discontinued, or maybe a recall or something, and it just goes to scrapyard. But most items are still good, like brand new, right? So you never know. Buddy gave me also a laptop for my e-waste Gold Dream, and also got 2 other computers for my buddy. I gave him like a couple bucks each, so he was happy, and he's gonna save all his computers for me now. He just throws in the scrap pile, so now he'll save those for me, and then I can still get some of my money back. I'll take the boards out and what I need and still get some money back, and it won't be so bad. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we got this suite done. Just bulked it out. These appliances are all going to be junk, so I should have probably at least about 10 of each. So we got the 2 suites done. So we're going to walk from here all the way to the next suite. Here's all my scrap life right there. All this here, there. Fridge and stoves going. I have a couple other rooms down here in the building that has more scrap. Just, you know, a pile like that somewhere and some other stuff. But I'm thinking at least it's going to be 13 units. 3, so 10 fridges, 10 stoves probably. They're all going to go, you know, they're probably infested with cockroaches, and they're all old. They're not even new, old. But I'm going to strip all the stoves out for all the wire and all the switches for the silver contacts. Fridges will go the way they are. I'll just cut the cord off the fridge and that's it. So we got to go from here. Throw it down there. I'm going to walk the truck over there, so it's a lot of walking involved here. So like I say, they all have carpets. You have carpet bead, you know, trim around the edges and so on, closets. Okay, we're going to do an inspection later today, so we're going to, about another half an hour, we're going to wrap up here and do another inspection in North Vancouver. If there's something good, I'll show you. I'll do a walk around anyways. Okay, stay tuned. I want to show you, even though this stove is fairly new, it's a bit dirty, but it's all cockroach crap and dead cockroaches, so there's no way you can take that to another building. I mean, there could be live ones in there. You're just infesting another building. So ideally, just going all in the garbage. Like I say, I'll take them apart. Same with fridges. There's so many hiding spots in a fridge that it'd be just stupid taking a beater fridge to another building or trying to sell it and infesting someone's house. What I'm doing is I'm going to cut a couple wires here. I'll cut those wires off here. I'll leave the Freon untouched to let the scrapyard deal with it. I'll just take the wire off from there to there. Give me a little bit of wire, and then the scrapyard, they put them aside and they get their own guys. Some scrapyards charge $7, but the place I take it, they just put it aside and they use a machine and bang bang bang. They go in there like do 10 or 20 at a time, real fast, and it saves me doing it. Plus, you know, this hazardous, and it is against the law to remove the Freon into the air. You're supposed to contain it into a cylinder by licensed Freon or some sort of air conditioner guy. Okay, I just want to show you the infestation. That's why we're, you know, I'm going to cut the cords off. Like I say, I'm not going to use them or even try to sell them. You know, I want to send a fridge to someone's house and it's full of cockroaches. I'd never hear the end of it, so it's not fair. And like I say, it's going straight to the shred. Okay. Okay, just found a bit of scrap on the side of the road here. I got a nice heavy furnace, hot water tank, and some other stuff to go with it. There's a freezer here, but I'm going to leave the freezer. Not bad score. Gotta love it. I had the room for a freezer, but freezer's gross anyways. That's fine. I'll take that metal there and some here. Okay. Not bad score, happy about that. Okay, found some more scraps on the road. Lucky day today, a lot of scrap out there. I'm just on my way, I dropped my worker off, and I'm on my way home. And I'm finding scrap, so that's awesome. Got even a couple pieces of copper. Right there, got a couple pieces of copper. It was actually pretty good. I'll just dump this off in the morning before I go to work. It'll be perfect. Okay, let's see what else we can find for the days out. You just never know. It's one of those people upgrading their house. They're upgrading their furnace, hot water tank, even a ceiling fan I got. The hood fan for exhaust fan. Okay, let's move on. So I loaded the stuff up there, and the owner of this piping here, he told me that he asked me if I want a gas insert for scrap. I said sure, and I said I'm looking for any e-waste computers or any stuff like that. He says yeah, come by tomorrow. He has all that stuff he can give me, so that's good. It's nice to make contacts with. I got 4 computers today, so I was happy. 1 laptop, 3 personal computers. Like I say, there's a freezer there, but freezers are kind of they're pretty messy. So you know, if I had it in my truck or something, I would grab it. But you know, I'm just like I say, heading home. I figured I could drop my worker off and then just rummage around, because this area seems to be pretty good. I don't think there's a lot of scrappers that come around here, because every time I come here I'm filling my truck up full of stuff. So that's awesome. Okay, sounds good. On to the next one. Okay, I'm at an inspection here. We're in West Vancouver, actually North Vancouver. This is the garage area. It's a fully renovated home. I'd say it's a 1960s home. But look how nice. It's well kept, well painted, new roof. Fully renovated. I'll show you the inside. You won't even believe how nice the inside is. And they're tearing this place down. We got rooms all over the place. There's a laundry area here. Fairly big laundry area. But I'll show you the other areas here. The bedroom there. The bedroom's a little small, but I'll tell you, built-in entertainment systems there. Bedroom over there in the corner. Nice washroom. Fully renovated type washroom. And brand new furnace. Look at the kitchen here. Really nice looking kitchen. Brand new furnace, probably about $5 grand. Big fridge. Little bar area. Then you have your main kitchen area. A really nice looking place. Fireplace, a little family room here. It's another master bedroom. So it's like a 4-bedroom house. Master bedroom's got a nice, not too bad. Big shower area. Lots of cupboard space everywhere. Let me show you the backyard. Nice backyard. Nicely landscaped, nice trees everywhere. But can you believe this is a demolition? Sure, this is a bit older house. It's been renovated. But why, you know, just you know, unbelievable what they're doing is just tearing beautiful homes down. And we're just wasting so much in this world. Even the windows are all new. You can live here for the next 20 years without a problem. It's such a clean and really nice home. But anyways, number 1 home. We're going to inspect it for asbestos, and when we're done, it's going to be eventually demolition. We'll be building a monster house here, probably twice the size, at probably about $800 to $1 million cost just to build. We're looking at a $3 million house, basically, land value only. Pretty close to $3 million, I would say. Okay, we'll show you more later. Okay, I'm in the house here. I open the door. There's a hummingbird trying to get out. No, let's wait. I'm going to open this up here.
There's one on top and one on bottom.
Just get back. I hope this... Okay, we'll open this up. Hopefully we can get out to our hummingbird.
Go on here.
Come Come on, there you are.
There you go.
There you are.
There you go. There he goes.
Poor thing, he's gone like a rabbit. Look at that.
Look at
Jackrabbit is gone. Wow, a lot of excitement here. See, you just never know. My day never ends. It's always excitement. Give him another house here, Richmond. I'm going to show you the inside. It's going to be coming down for demolition. A couple funky old couches left behind. Another bedroom. It's a one-level rancher. 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms total. Got a bathroom. Fairly, you know, 1970s style home. It's got a sunroom in the back here. Not bad looking kitchen. Fairly big living room. This laundry area, it's got a little washroom, half washroom. Got a big garage. Fairly old, primitive looking. Hot water heat. That's it. I'll just show you the backyard. Nice big backyard, but by the time you put a big monster house here, it's going to be pretty small, but had a nice yard. Next door is a huge house next door. Even next door here is another big house. Okay, that's it. I'll do this inspection here and then I'm going to move on. I may have one more inspection. I might do it today, or I might, this guy in Surrey told him, in Surrey, like, I got some metal out in front of his yard. He said come back tomorrow. I got a fireplace insert and a couple of things, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get it. See, this would be asbestos floor. Right there, that's asbestos for sure. Okay, thanks again. Stand by. Yeah, so yesterday, like I say, I had you probably saw my video. I had a furnace and some other stuff and hot water tank, but I couldn't get the little freezer, apartment-sized freezer. So I grabbed that today, and yesterday I grabbed some aluminum piping, and I talked to the owner. He says, "Come back tomorrow. I'll give you the fireplace insert." And I asked about electronics, if they had electronics. So I went back today. Always gotta ask. If you don't see it, you ask him. So they gave me an Xbox with a couple games, controller, and a power supply. I also got a turntable Pioneer with a nice strobe light, really heavy. A CD system, like a mini system, almost like a ghetto blaster, and a couple other speakers. And also a modem and a couple adapters. So it shows you have to ask. If you don't see the item, or if you go to a garage sale and you're looking for an item that you collect or you want, it doesn't hurt to ask. They can always say no. I'll show you after. I'll videotape a few things after I stop, but like I say, you always have to ask politely, or leave your card or your number, because they always have friends of friends, right? Word of mouth is very powerful, better than advertising. Okay, we'll talk to you in a second. Just sitting right there. I got a little Sony system there with Sino speakers, are probably junk, but they got the matching Sony speakers. I got a Pioneer turntable, got an Xbox with a few games. Got the fireplace insert for that guy who promised me, and another job, picked up a little bit of copper and a little bit of miscellaneous junk. I got the modem there, I got a hedger. I got probably about 20 pounds of copper underneath that blanket there. And I got a few breakers that we're going to take apart, especially these bigger breakers here. This should have a lot of little bigger silver contacts, because it's your main 100 amp breaker. So I'm thinking bigger contacts. We'll see. That'll be for future projects anyways. Okay, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment. I'd like to hear your comments, share, and have a great day. Canadian Treasure Hunter out. Thanks for watching.